And this match was made official during the commercial break. It is an 8-man tag team era from NXT. And this is the North American champion, Roderick Strong, starting things off with big
fireworks here on a Friday night. Very smart decision by Roderick Strong, luring Big E in. Strong with learning their craft, honing their craft prior to arriving in NXT.
The Undisputed Era distracting Big E, allowing one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, a very quick striker, a 3-time NXT Tag Team Champ.
These two had an unbelievable encounter this past Wednesday with the Revival on NXT.
And Big E, the powerhouse, turning Riley inside out, and now grabs Fish into the belly-to-belly thrower house, the 300-pounder of the 7-time Tag Team Champions, The New Day. Series Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network.
Here we see the 7-time WWE Tag Team Champs doing what they do best. Working in unison.
Taking out everybody. You think Big E's fired up into the NXT champion, Adam Cole?
No doubt about it. Kingston springboard.
Double. 4 days as a tag team champion in WWE than Kofi Kingston. Today marks day number 9. Kingston.
Forearms right to the jaw of Kingston, who's fighting back.
Don't believe Kingston realizes the tag was made.
Cole holds on to the top. Super kick connects, but Roderick Strong's legal.
Known as the Messiah of the back, who faces AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura on Sunday at Survivor Series. Tomorrow night at NXT TakeOver War Games of the WWE Network.
There's no doubt about it. While the Undisputed Era have competed in the past in War Games matchups, it never gets any easier. Tomorrow certainly no different, but it's of the utmost importance for the Undisputed Era to pick up a win tonight, to carry the momentum into TakeOver, and then somehow Sunday.
Well, been an impressive number of weeks for NXT. Adam Cole came to SmackDown a number of weeks ago, remember, and knocked off Daniel Bryan. Cover now by Fish, hook to the leg on Kingston, and a kick out by Kofi.
I challenge you to find 4 better.
We know that Adam Cole will defend the NXT Championship Sunday at Survivor Series. Don't know who his opponent is. That'll be figured out tomorrow night at TakeOver. And nice neck breaker.
Near his team's corner. The past several minutes.
Does tag quickly in and out of this matchup. Heavy machinery yet to come into this match.
Deceptive power from Roderick Strong. Look at this. Submit.
Locked up center of the ring, nowhere to go.
Incredible tension on the neck and the shoulder of Kofi Kingston. Not to mention the spine. Roderick Strong twisting Kofi.
Champion trying to fight out of this elbow. Caught Strong. Roll through now by Kingston. Shoulders down. Forces Strong. Still not able to make it to his corner. Nice basement drop kick by Strong to Kingston and drags him right back into the Undisputed Era's corner. O'Reilly, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, kickboxing as well. You know, one thing about Undisputed Era, a word that a lot of people will use, Corey, is endurance.
Kofi Kingston's experiencing it firsthand, just like a machine.
O'Reilly again going to drag Kingston to the corner. An elaborate North American champion at NXT.
Strong so precise with those stomp down.
Kingston trying to do everything he can to try to make it to the corner. Roll through, locks the leg and the arm for Strong by Roderick Strong, locked in on Kingston.
Kofi desperately needs to make a tag to any one of the 3 fresher men on his team.
And the WWE Universe in Chicago trying to will Kingston on. Kofi slides through the ropes, get him high. How much does Kingston have left? And Strong meets him before he makes it to the top rope.
There you go. There you go, Rod.
Roddy connects with this superplex. It could be like
Kofi Kingston.
Come on, Roddy.
Staying alive. Now Otis trying to come to Kofi Kingston's aid.
His friend, this is
Tucker trying to separate Big E and Otis. Can they climb back into this match somehow? We are back on Friday Night SmackDown Tag Team Champions and Heavy Machinery to taking on the Undisputed Era from NXT. And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on
what was going on. The guy's strong as an ox, but sharp as a marble.
Cheap shot by Bobby Fish to Big E. And again, the story of this match is how long Kofi Kingston has been in. Heavy Machinery hasn't even entered the match legally yet. Kingston, nice rope, and perhaps Kofi has created himself some space to make a tag here in this matchup.
Both Tucker and Otis would be. Kyle O'Reilly's legal.
Tag! Here comes Otis. The 300 Tucker. And Otis taking it to the Undisputed Era.
Like the Kool-Aid man with a bad attitude. Whoa!
And Kyle O'Reilly trying to bring the big man down, but Otis just pumping up here.
Oh my goodness, what a kick.
But Otis, the strikes by O'Reilly and now the knee. But Otis has caught O'Reilly in a headbutt. Uh-oh.
O'Reilly was looking for that rebound.
What a throw. And now this big splash in the corner.
2 for 1. Cole and O'Reilly both smashed by Otis.
It could be time. Otis was going to go for the Caterpillar in Undisputed Era. Oh, here's Tucker. 6'5", 320. And a double team by Heavy Machinery. Oh, and what a slam. Cover by Tucker to win the matchup.
Kyle O'Reilly, who himself needs to make a tag desperately right now. Tag is made. Roderick Strong, the North American champion, now legal, but Tucker, the fresher of...
Tucker, great agility for a big man and power as well, as you can see. And Tucker now looking to take out Strong. Big splash.
Look at that power.
Now the side slam to Strong. Cover by Tucker. Hooks both legs and Strong. Tucker couldn't quite believe that Strong was able to kick out there.
Very impressive power display from Tucker. In my opinion, wasting some valuable time right now. You can't let somebody like Roderick Strong or the Undisputed Era have time to recover, have time.
What on earth is Tucker going to do here? Tucker's going up to the top rope. You got to be kidding me. Tucker with a moonsault connecting. Cover on Strong. And Adam.
That was one of the most breathtaking moonsaults I've ever seen, let alone from a man of that size. Adam Cole now bringing the fight, but
Belly to belly by Big E. And now the double team, I think. And Big E power them over the top rope.
Nasty landing for Fish.
Fun. From behind Adam Cole. And Big E taking out O'Reilly. There's the double tag. Down goes.
Kofi looking to take flight. Great.
But a double team by the Undisputed Era again. And now Tucker taking out Cole, Roderick Strong, and Tucker both over the top rope. Tucker
hangs off for the moment. Here comes Otis back into the match. Look at this. Round and around and around we go.
That's one way to take him out. Now Otis gets his opportunity for the Caterpillar. Big elbow. And Bob is
trying to Charlie Horse Otis.
And Strong with a running knee. He's the legal man. Cover now on Tucker. Hook of the leg. Strong in the Undisputed Era with a major Undisputed Era. It has been quite the night so far for NXT. Quite the number of weeks for NXT and Undisputed Era.
We mentioned it when the women were out here. How much NXT...
What? Think of like, not when we were kids. I don't even remember that shit.
Actually, no. I feel like I have had a moment where I'm like, ouch, Sean. But since I can't think of it, maybe it was in my head.
Yeah, so you get in your head a lot.
Yeah.
I told you that you annoyed me one time and you freaked out. That's how I know I'm never going to say that shit again.
I just hate annoying people, you know that. Does it ever truly bother you being shipped so much, / has it affected your friendship?
I don't care, really. Because I know, like, what... I know that's such a BS thing everyone says. Like, I know who I am or what... But I really, like, I know what goes on between us. If you guys want to make, like, shit edits, it just kind of makes me laugh. My fam came over, and they were, like, asking about it.
It reached the fam. That's crazy.
It did. They be watching, which is really weird, because I say a lot of crazy shit on that podcast. But, yeah, they said something, and I just laughed, and I was like, no, we're just good friends. I'm like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, you guys think, like, that would be real between us? Like, all you guys see is what's there for an hour and 30 minutes. You don't see, like, anything throughout the day. But I guess that's why it makes sense. All they see is, like, me making, like, a flirty comment to you, or, like, a joke, or, like, everyone else getting up on us.
You never flirted with me, Sean.
On the Patreon, remember when I was like, oh, it's our 2-month anniversary? It was a joke, obviously, but, like, people take that shit out of proportion.
No.
And it was obviously just a joke.
Yeah.
And I was feeding into your guys' illusion.
For me, in the beginning, maybe a little bit. Just because I was like the ship edits are kind of crazy. I was like, hold on, this is literally my friend. But
yeah.
Now I'm like, I guess kind of used to it. I feel like most of y'all too know it's a joke. From the outside perspective, like people might not know that, but just knowing that like you guys know it's a joke and we know it's a joke, just like doesn't make it awkward, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
And I think us too. Like I know Amadu has no like that never would see me in that light, and she knows the same for her. The only time I really like played into it as a joke was
2-month anniversary or
yeah,
whatever.
the Patreon episode. I was fucking around pretty bad. Someone was like, dude, you were flirting with her, and I was like, dude, it's so fun. It's like all for cameras, but yeah, guys, just a joke.
Just a joke, y'all.
Tell it's not.
Don't
She's
say
gonna cut that out. I got when I did the Q&A, when I did questions for the podcast, I got this. If you never met me, didn't know who I was or anything, would you say you're not attracted to white guys?
Literally never said that.
And
I was like, they don't like me, so like I never saw a point in like.
Someone was like, and you can be completely honest. It's you don't have to put this in either.
Okay.
If you never knew each other and you went up to Maud or something and just were talking and you asked for her number, you think you'd get it. But I was like, that's a good question, and I was like, I don't know,
That's so hard to answer though, Sean.
because you know me as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And I was like trying to think, and then it was like a vice versa. Like if I would go up and ask for your number or whatever like that, and I was like, exactly, I couldn't even answer it, and I was like, that's so funny.
You know what they're asking, Sean? They're literally just asking, are we each other's physical type?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, they want to know.
Okay. I thought it was more of like, could you get a number? Like, you know what I mean? Or never mind. That doesn't make
Or
sense.
like, I guess it has to do with like Riz too, maybe.
I don't have, which I clearly don't have, but never mind.
That question will go unanswered because we know what you guys are trying to do. Last question. Do your friends tease y'all off camera about flirting? All the fucking time.
Yes, absolutely. Especially, actually, Cynthia does that shit too.
Yes.
But now we're getting them back for 7. I don't know what you guys should think for that. They tease all the time. Most of the time it's kind of funny, I can't lie. Devin and Sage make me laugh a lot. They can tease us at any moment about anything.
Literally, like, we don't even, if we just
We're
talk,
not
they'll tease
even,
us.
yeah, we're not even next to each other, and they'll be like, "Oh, you guys are wearing the same color shirt," or like, "There's one
Or like,
time."
you're only going because Sean is going.
Yeah, like, but everyone is there. Yeah, just like stupid shit like that. Obviously, outside of the group, I don't know what people think.
No, yeah, definitely, we're joking.
Someone asked me that, like someone that asked if me and you were serious. That was so crazy that this person would ever even ask that shit.
Like, in real life.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? The fact that you think that is fucking wild.
You know what's crazy? Jackie, or like my friends, like when the ship edits were going up in the beginning,
They were asking.
And they were asking them, like, are you guys
Dude,
actually a thing?
that's how good you guys are. There are some crazy people that asked me, and I like stopped and was like, I'm gonna let you figure that out on your own.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty fucking crazy that you think that's real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Keep changing this.
Yeah, it's like the sun on your face is bothering me. I think that was the last question, you guys.
So,
Well, you guys, this was a good car discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, my guest, for coming.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir.
See you guys next year when she has me for the year reunion.
Bye, guys.